Have you ever found yourself constantly giving parts of who you are to others, only to notice that they wouldn't do the same for you? Maybe you're in a relationship where you're always the one bending and making compromises, or caught in a friendship that seems perpetually one-sided. It can feel deeply draining to invest so much emotional energy into what seems like an endless void, only to feel invisible and underappreciated in return. Here's a perspective worth pondering. What if it's not just about them, but also about us? Sometimes we hold on tightly to these unbalanced situations because we convince ourselves that if we just put in more effort, show more care, or go that extra mile, surely things will improve. But it's vital to ask ourselves, what is the true cost of this pursuit? How often do we end up sacrificing our own peace of mind, happiness, and even our identity, all for the comfort of someone else or the hope of gaining their approval? This is where the concept of detachment comes into play and can truly make a difference. Detachment isn't about giving up on those around you or becoming emotionally aloof. Instead, it's about liberating yourself. It's the understanding that you don't have to shoulder the burden of others' expectations, nor do you need to struggle to secure a place in someone else's thoughts or feelings. Learning to let go doesn't come from bitterness. It stems from self-respect. It allows you to reclaim your energy, your time, and most critically, your true self. It's about finding freedom in realizing that your well-being shouldn't be dependent on someone else. Let's explore together how adopting a mindset of detachment isn't about emotional withdrawal, but about enhancing your self-worth and nurturing your serenity. By doing so, you open the door to a profound transformation, taking the first steps towards a happier, more balanced life. Join me as we delve into how this shift can help you nurture relationships that truly reciprocate your efforts and cherish the unique person you are. In today's video, we will delve into the essential process of learning how to detach from individuals who constantly deplete your emotional energy. We will discuss strategies to move away from overcommitting emotionally and pave the way toward cultivating a life where your sense of peace and well-being are not reliant on anyone else. Although this journey can be challenging, the freedom and joy it offers mark the true beginning of genuine happiness. Before we dive deeper into these important insights, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell. By doing so, you ensure that you will never miss our upcoming videos filled with thoughtful and transformative insights like this one. Now, let's embark on this journey together as we explore why caring too intensely can sometimes lead to exhaustion, and discover empowering ways to reclaim your emotional balance and happiness. Prepare yourself to uncover how embracing a healthier level of detachment can truly revolutionize your relationships and life. Join us in this exploration, and let's begin our journey to reclaiming your autonomy and nurturing a more fulfilling, balanced existence. Ever since we were children, we've absorbed the lessons that stress the importance of caring, being kind, thoughtful, and prioritizing others. These virtues of compassion are undoubtedly beautiful. However, as we journey through life, we often find that a crucial boundary has been crossed. We've taken on not just our own emotions, but also the emotional burdens of everyone around us. Their problems, opinions, and expectations have accumulated and left us feeling depleted and empty. Think about how frequently we allow someone else's mood to dictate our own feelings and state of mind. A single rude comment can cast a shadow over our entire day, and a loved one's silent treatment can send us spiraling into self-doubt. It's as if we've handed over the keys to our happiness to others, often without them even realizing the immense power they hold over us. This pattern is worth examining and understanding. Why have we allowed ourselves to be so deeply affected by the emotional tides of others? It's time to reclaim our sense of self and redefine our boundaries. By doing so, we can regain control over our own happiness and emotional well-being. Stay with us as we explore how to consciously redraw these boundaries and rediscover a sense of peace that is self-sustained. Through this journey, we hope to empower you with the tools to build a more resilient and fulfilling emotional life. Let's unravel this together, step by step, and find out how caring, while wonderful, can be balanced with maintaining your own emotional health and happiness. Caring too much can feel like attempting to fill a bottomless bucket. No matter how much you pour into it, it will never be sufficient because it's not your bucket to fill. This notion ties into Stoic wisdom, where thinkers like Marcus Aurelius remind us that our actions and words should reflect life's impermanence. Instead of expending energy on those who drain us, we should navigate our lives by focusing on what has true significance. Detachment does not advocate severing relationships. Rather, it's about questioning whether something is worth sacrificing your peace of mind. Not every conflict needs to be combated. Not every opinion requires a counter, and not everyone is worthy of your energy. As you begin to treat your time and inner peace as precious resources, you might notice the extent to which you have freely given them away and how vital it is to reclaim them. Embracing the art of not overly caring means redefining what is significant in your life. Understand that not overly caring shouldn't be confused with recklessness. Instead, it's about intentionally conserving your energy in a world that constantly demands your attention. Picture your life as a flourishing garden, with numerous plants symbolizing your relationships, responsibilities, and obligations. Given limited resources, you can't nourish them all equally. Therefore, focus on nurturing the plants that hold true importance to you, the ones that align with your personal values and promote joy and growth. Join us as we delve into defining these priorities, learning how to thoughtfully assess which endeavors deserve your precious effort. This approach not only enriches your personal happiness, but also leads to a fulfilling and balanced existence. Participate in this enlightening journey, where each choice helps your life garden thrive beautifully in alignment with your deepest aspirations. Just as you cannot control the weather around you, you also cannot dictate how people react or what they think. However, you hold the power to manage how you nurture each aspect of your life. The significance of establishing boundaries cannot be overstated. It's essential to realize that it isn't your responsibility to rescue everyone. True relationships are built on mutual respect instead of sacrificing your identity to cater to someone else's needs. By detaching, you allow space to nurture your passions, pursue your goals, and focus on personal growth. It's important to communicate openly and clearly in your relationships. Relationships flourish when there is a balance between giving to others and maintaining your sense of self. Remember, even the most profound relationships do not have to last forever to be meaningful. Embracing this truth reduces the urge to control every outcome and enables you to let love flourish without constraints. Detachment doesn't weaken bonds. In fact, it reinforces them. It allows both partners to express their true selves while lessening the reliance on each other's actions for happiness. Join us as we explore how detachment can transform your connections, allowing them to grow stronger and more authentic. By balancing giving with self-preservation, you can experience genuine love and fulfillment. Let's delve into this empowering approach to relationships and discover the joy of letting bonds thrive naturally. When it comes to dealing with criticism and praise, it's natural to seek validation from others. This craving is a fundamental part of human nature. However, when we allow ourselves to be excessively influenced by the opinions of others, we risk becoming emotionally trapped. To overcome this, it is important to focus on what truly matters to you, independently of external opinions. The Stoic philosophers offer invaluable advice by encouraging us to guide our reactions through our own internal compass, rather than being swept away by external judgments. By practicing neutrality, you give yourself the space to evaluate whether the feedback you receive aligns with your core values before deciding how to respond. It's crucial to remember that other people's comments often say more about them than they do about you. By understanding this, you can begin to interpret such reactions as mere observations rather than personal reflections. This mindset shift allows you to emotionally detach and regain control over your own sense of self-worth. Join us in exploring these empowering strategies that can liberate you from the sway of external validation. Discover how to cultivate an inner strength that keeps you grounded, confident, and true to yourself amidst the noise of countless opinions. By doing so, you affirm that the most valuable validation comes from within, not from the outside world. Let us guide you on this journey toward reclaiming your emotional independence and personal empowerment. Embracing detachment as an act of self-respect involves recognizing the right moments to take a step back. By prioritizing yourself without experiencing guilt, you are not turning away from others. Instead, you are preserving the essence of who you truly are. Understanding that maintaining your inner peace is your responsibility grants you the empowerment to withdraw from commitments that exhaust rather than energize you. Start by placing value on your unique desires and happiness, nurturing yourself in a way that protects against the encroaching threat of burnout. The freedom that emerges from this process of detachment is profound and transformative. It gifts you with mental space, cultivates emotional clarity, and diminishes your dependency on external validation. When you liberate yourself from the constant pressure of outside expectations, it allows you to focus on what genuinely brings you joy and fulfillment. This shift is not an expression of rebellion. Rather, it is a declaration of living authentically on your own terms. Embrace this newfound freedom and consciously release the unnecessary burdens you've been carrying. In doing so, you create room for what is truly and beautifully meaningful to you. This process isn't about neglecting responsibilities, but is rather about prioritizing peace so that you may genuinely thrive. By understanding this, you encourage a positive transformation in how you live, moving away from obligation toward a life centered on joyful authenticity. Join us in discovering how to cultivate this empowering change and enjoy the richly rewarding life it brings. Are you prepared to transform the aspects of your life that have been holding you back? Discover the power of detachment and start living life according to your own terms. By embracing this change, you will see your energy naturally shift towards joy and personal growth. Release the burdens you've been carrying and redirect your life towards true fulfillment. If you appreciated this video and wish to explore more content about becoming the best version of yourself, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's continue this journey of self-discovery and empowerment together.